Okay, because let's think about this for a second. Why is he strapped up? Like, realistically. Because it's not like he pulled this out the glove compartment of his car. It was holstered. He quite literally had it on him. Bro is the manager of a family restaurant. Not even the security guards that work there have firearms. The only reason he's here is because Allison triggered the alarm when she broke the window. Now notice how there's not a single cop car in sight. Bro pulled up to catch a body. Keep the facial expression before he started reaching. He smirked! Bro is excited to up the switch on a child. Any civilian walking around with a firearm holstered is just looking for a reason to use it. And unfortunately, a 13-year-old child was his reason.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Hey, I can almost see right down the barrel.
MKG Media.
Third video with Purple Guy in the thumbnail, I know. Also, shout out to Zapper for animating the hidden lore. Without him, I'd be commentating over a glorified audiobook. Show him some love. I talked about Vincent Bishop, the most popular version of Purple Guy made by Rebornica. Now, notice I said Purple Guy because there's an in-fandom difference between Purple Guy and William Afton. William Afton is the maniacal and at sometimes goofy, mustache-twirling villain the series is known for, but Purple Guy is William Afton before actually becoming a character. The 1 through 3 era of games where Purple Guy was just the guy who deleted a bunch of kids from the server. Purple Guy was simple, a blank slate, while William Afton has a more complex narrative that ties deeper into the franchise as a whole. Many people actually prefer when Purple Guy was just a bad guy who did bad things just because he was evil. Yeah, and you may be saying it doesn't get more blatantly evil than William Afton, and yeah, but then you take into account FNAF 4, Sister Location, or every game in Book After 3. And there's a lot of details that muddies that simplicity that default Purple Guy offered. He quite literally has too much dip on his chip. Besides, FNAF 2 Purple Afton gave more leeway for interesting interpretations due to that lack of overall character. And that may sound like a good thing, but like, whoa! But then there's Creepypasta's take on Purple Guy. His name was Peter.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on the field.
Lock the door, Peter!
I can't let Fred know what happened.
What are you talking about?
It has to be
Let me out!
this.
You're out of control!
Yeah, I know.
Cause he was over there torturing them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Why can't I move?
Puppets don't move on their own.
Hey, look, some people need to be gone, bro.
Why?
In order for shit to get better.
See, you're an adorable little puppet.
He one of them.
Peter was different. Before Henry Emily was added to the lore, Creepypasta had to make up their own character to be the founder of Fazbear's, a character which they creatively named Fred. It's like that one Iron Horse cinema video where the owner of Freddy Fazbear's was a dude actually named Freddy Fazbear.
Hi, I'm Freddy Fazbear, and welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
You see, Fred just started Fredbear's and needed a staff. Among various other unnamed workers, he hired a fresh face in town named Peter. Peter was a normal guy on the surface.
How's sales going for tokens today?
Pretty good, sir. Pretty good.
It's Fred, man. Everyone here just calls me Fred.
Right. Sorry.
It's fine. You've only been here, what, a few months? We haven't really talked much, but I'm happy to have you on board.
I'm happy to be here, Fred.
But below the surface, things were very different. Everyone knows that Fredbear's is famous for one thing.
Was that the bite of 80s?
A kid getting turned into a chew toy by one of your animatronics isn't good for the Yelp review, but Peter, amidst all the panicking, tells Fred to lock in. He can fix this.
Don't just look at it like that, Peter. Call the police.
I can make this work.
Initially, 2 children were missing, but police now believe that there are 5 missing children related to the Freddy Fazbear incident.
How could you ever make this work?
Victor, I'm sorry.
Unlock the door, Peter!
I can't let Fred know what happened.
Open the door, you son of a...
I don't know yet, but trust me.
The manager of the local branch had this to say.
We're in this together.
Huh?
Do you ever feel like you're running out of time? I put this as my banner a while ago, and as the years have gone on, I'm not anywhere close to that personal goal. And if I have to see another one of these videos on my timeline, I'm gonna hit the whip and nay-nay in a Springlock suit because am I in ranked? Bottom line is, much like everyone else in my age bracket, I'm getting closer and closer to the retirement home with nothing to show for it. I invest a lot of time in these videos for very little in return, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. As I rot in my room, staring at a screen day to day, playing a lifelong game of catch up, I think it's far more healthier if I just hang up the jersey. I mean, I didn't even make it that far anyway. Like, what are we at? Holy shit!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So here's the deal. Thanks for 50K, by the way. For hitting that milestone, I reward you with paying me. God, that sounds so scummy.
I like money.
You want more MKG? We all want more MKG. Instead of 1 upload a month, how about 2? Maybe 3? Okay, now you're pushing it. Shorts? More community videos? Like, you know how JSlat has the infinite money glitch with his viewers? That could be me, and it could be you! Now you may be wondering how I can manage all that by myself. Seriously, ADHD be kicking my fucking ass.
Please!
And my answer to that is, I'll try. Or, hear me out, I get an editor. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be editing most of my videos. Trust me, you'll be able to tell. Think of it as someone to help me with the workload, to keep the production. That way, ADHD be damned, if I open my editor and accidentally end up playing Skyrim for 5 hours,
You can't keep getting away with it!
despite my brain telling me to do everything but make videos like the Green Goblin mask, that monthly upload will still come out with the help of an editor. Maybe multiple if we get multiple editors. We can build Team MKG. But Team MKG starts with its most valued members. You! And speaking of members,
Say that again?
we opened up memberships. Because unless I'm pulling Mr. Beast numbers, the only thing I'm getting with that YouTube paycheck is the fuck out. The Patreon also has updated perks, where for supporting you can get access to the Discord and be a part of the social experiment to see if my friends are mature enough to be in the same place together. If you want something more tangible for your support, MKG is now a proud Gamer Subs partner. Do you want anime thighs? It actually tastes good too, it's crazy. If you plan on grabbing any one of these, I don't judge, you can support the channel by using code MKG, affiliate link below. And if any of this stuff is for some reason not your style, please guys, I need this. I promise there's normal stuff on the site. You can test the waters by getting a free sample pack, which if you use my code, it erases any shipping and handling fees that may come along with it. So you can still support. Tweet me your wildest gamer sub purchases, and I'll put it in the next video or something. If you choose to invest, I promise you'll get the best out of MKG. If not, and you just want to keep watching, that's fine too. Just keep being awesome, buddy. Now back to the video. You see, Peter isn't just shady, he's straight up evil. He may not be 12 man's William Afton levels of evil, but he does some messed up stuff, specifically to cover Fred's ass. Like for example, the FNAF 2 Arrowhead and Hidden Lore, the specific creepypasta series, that's the name of it by the way, got a whole new game to work with, like literally everyone else in the fandom. And like literally everyone else, they quickly got to milking the FNAF brand for content. People often forget how simple FNAF lore was back then. A lot of the major characters didn't exist, no shit. So people had to make stand-ins. Henry who? Edwin who? How about Victor?
Are you?
Victor was the contractor Fred had hired to create the animatronics, and with a new FNAF game, that meant a new establishment and new robotic furries. The toy games aren't as archaic as the old ones, which is actually a double-edged sword. Due to all the new technology, there needed to be some kinks worked out. Most notably, the staring problem and Mangle just being Mangle. So Victor came late at night to fix them by the request of Fred. He was let in by Peter, and they shared an awkward conversation.
There you go, Vic. Are you sure you're going to be okay in here? Things get a bit spooky at night.
I think I can handle my own creations, Peter.
Oh, and by the way, there's a music box in the room near the Foxy, and the security guard usually winds it and all, but I gave him the night off since you were going to be here. Can you wind that every so often in case,
In case...
Never mind, it's dumb. And if you need the Freddy Fazbear mask, it's in the security office.
Why would I ever need that?
Yeah, right. Good night, Victor.
Good night, Peter. Huh. Here's an odd one.
Riddle me this, Batman. One man stuck in a building with haunted animatronics. What happens next? Is it A, I'm not doing this bit. Victor's doing his repairs, crossing stuff off his list when he comes across the music box. Victor was able to suss out the reason the animatronics were acting so weird because of some sort of interference. He deduced that interference was coming from said music box. Obviously, everyone knows not to turn the music box off, so of course Victor, he turned it off, didn't he?
It's this music box Peter was telling me about. Why do you guys just let it play all night anyway? Much better. The interference signal is gone.
You already know what happens next. But wait a second, let him cook. He's able to narrowly escape certain death. He crossed up Toy Bonnie, and just as he gets to the door, standing on the other side of freedom camping the exit like the killer in Dead by Daylight is Peter.
Victor, I'm sorry.
Unlock the door, Peter!
I can't let Fred know what happened.
What are you
So it
talking
has
about?
to be
Let me
like
out!
this.
You're out of control!
Yeah, I know.
Open that door, you son of a...
Let's run that back on the Jumbotron. Not only did Peter not tell Victor about the music box, nor the Freddy mask, he also didn't tell Victor the old animatronics were still in the building. He withheld information about the 2 essential keys to survival, and then went a step further to give the night guard, who would have at least dealt with the music box, the night off. But even with all that stacked against him, Victor escaped just for Peter to shut that whole shit down. He's literally trolling! He figured letting an innocent man die and then hiding the body was easier than just letting him go and pretending like nothing happened. And what's crazy about this is this single decision caused irreversible damage. Victor was there to fix the animatronics. Because Victor didn't get a chance to do that, or tell Fred that his animatronics are haunted, Peter causes the bite of 87. Fred thinks Victor ran off with his money, and Peter told Fred he didn't even see Victor.
Victor, where are you? I haven't heard anything from you. Peter never saw you. Have you seen the news? Calling it the bite, man. It's going to ruin the whole company, and this is your fault. These are your robots, okay? You said that they were safe, and now look. This is all your damn fault. Yeah. If you'd fixed the bugs when I asked you to, this would have happened.
And this isn't the only time he stopped the Dead by Daylight hatch escape on someone. The next time he did it was arguably worse. Later down the timeline during FNAF 1, a bunch of kids sneak into Freddy's because, get this, they were bored. You know, the same Freddy's that's infamous for being a place of tragedy. Horrors, bad pizza, bad Freddy's. So you know the deal by now. They all get picked off one by one, but not by Peter. The animatronics actually take them off the census. Where Peter comes in is at the end. To recap, Allison, Mike, and Chuck all find out that the animatronics are waiting every night to roam and invite. Chuck is the first one to go, meeting Mr. Fazbear himself while looking in the kitchen for some leftover pizza.
They have blood on you? Guys!
It's always a great time at Fazbear's Pizza. And it's time to enjoy a delicious...
Guys!
Now, Allison and Mike's trip back to the waiting lobby is where things get even more messed up, because get this, after it hits round 10 on FNAF Zombies, the animatronics start swarming them. They escape into Hearts and Servers, getting a little bit of foreshadowing of how this summer night was going to end for them.
Do you see anything yet?
Almost. Oh god, leave! We have to leave.
Why? What did you see? What the hell did you see, Allison?
Kids, Michael, they're stuffed with kids.
Allison and Victor had one thing in common. In dangerous situations, they locked in, because the only way out of the building is through the window. And Mike, he's selling.
I can't get it open! It's stuck!
And Allison must have heard the kill count music in the background, because she was not getting added to that pie chart. So this soft-spoken girl throws a fucking chair through the window, and the next moment, she's gone. She tells Mike to follow her, but Mike, selling again, was lost in the sauce, and by then, she was out of there. And unfortunately, Mike doesn't make it to 6 a.m.
Please, Allison, come back! Come back!
After performing that flawless escape, Allison does something stupid. She decided to stay at the location that just proved itself to be a death trap. But to be fair, Allison is a child. I know Zapper uses a model that's a grown-ass woman, like how Netflix will look at you with a straight face and tell you this is a 15-year-old attending his first year of high school. But it's established in the beginning that Allison, Mike, and Chuck are 13 years old. And at 13, you're expected to be a little dumb. So her dumb, undeveloped child brain probably hung around the building with some copium that her friends are gonna walk back out that door alive. Either that or John Quinones was gonna come out the building with cameras talking about some, what would you do? But the only person who actually arrives is Peter.
Hey, kid. What are you doing here? Where are your folks?
Help me, please. My friends are inside, and I saw blood and dead people, and I think they're hurt, and I don't know who to go to.
To Allison, Peter arriving probably looks like this. But from Peter's point of view, it probably looks like this. Luckily for Allison, a trusted adult has arrived to help her. But unfortunately, Peter's not a trusted adult.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. You snuck in and saw...
Snuck in the middle of the night, and we were just trying to play games and eat pizza, and I know we did something bad, but I didn't think we could get hurt.
Okay, sweetie. You didn't do anything wrong. We'll make sure everything is okay. We're just gonna bring you back inside.
Inside? No, we can't go back
Everything's
inside.
going to be okay.
Dad. This is especially crazy because in the original audio, I always thought Peter just locked her back in the building to get jumped by the animatronics.
They jumping me! They jumping me!
But in Zappercated, he just straight up gats her. Okay, because let's think about this for a second. Why is he strapped up? Like, realistically. Because it's not like he pulled this out the glove compartment of his car. It was holstered. He quite literally had it on him. Bro is the manager of a family restaurant. Not even the security guards that work there have firearms. The only reason he's here is because Allison triggered the alarm when she broke the window. Now notice how there's not a single cop car in sight. Bro pulled up to catch a body. Keep the facial expression before he started reaching. He smirked! Bro is excited to up the switch on a child. Any civilian walking around with a firearm holstered is just looking for a reason to use it. And unfortunately, a 13-year-old child was his reason.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Hey, I can almost see right down the barrel.
Guys, this might be a hot take, but Peter is not a nice person. But neither is Fred. Lock in, because Fred isn't a saint, maybe by comparison, but he has a lot of blame in this too. All you need to understand this is this one example. Imagine this, a regular day at Freddy's and there's the kid that doesn't want to be there. So he wanders off looking for other kids to link up with. But instead, he meets Spring Bonnie. Well, Golden Freddy, they didn't figure that one out yet.
Hey there, buddy. Why the long face?
Buzz off, Freddy. Or... oh. You're the yellow one, huh?
Haha, you got it, buddy. Golden like the stars.
You know how much dedication you have to be a grown-ass man and put on a furry costume just to slime out a child? And yeah, I know Jonathan looks like Simon from Cry of Fear. Wait, I think that is just fucking Simon from Cry of Fear. Holy shit. But once again, Jonathan is 13 years old. I see Peter has a preference, no Epstein. He tells this gullible 13-year-old that there's some secret arcade machines in the back.
Arcade? There's never been an arcade here.
It's only for the special guests.
I'm a special guest.
More than you know.
Show me.
Peter passes the charisma check and lures Jonathan to the back rooms, not that one, and hits the, does this cloth smell like chloroform? And boom, he's knocked out faster than you watching a GT Live without Matt Bat. And like what bro did to Jonathan has to be classified as a war crime. I can't even show you a visual of it. Not even Zapper showed a visual of it. So I'm gonna play the audio and I want you to use that little noggin of yours to imagine the state bro has an innocent child in.
Hello? Hello? Where am I? Mom? Why can't I move?
Puppets don't move on their own. See? You're an adorable little puppet. Fish hooks in your hands, fish hooks in your feet, and you can dance wonderfully.
Why? Help me, please!
And here comes Fred talking about some...
Peter, where are you? We're not closed yet. You have to be out on the floor with the employees.
So Fred sees this display of cruelty. Like, seriously, Peter might be called the purple guy because he's the fucking Joker. Is this not how the Joker was moving against Jason Todd? And Fred's honest reaction is...
God's sake, Peter.
Like, he literally hits that one SpongeBob meme with the fish looking in the toilet. Oh man, that's my employee stringing up a child by fish hooks in my establishment. And Peter knows gaslighting 101. Either that or they're dating. Because Peter, grown-ass man and psychotic serial killer, starts begging this man to let him finish speedrunning a ticket to hell.
It's the last one, Fred. I can handle this. I just wanted one more before we move.
Which roughly translates to, please, Fred, I need this. Like any sensible man, Fred says,
No. We're supposed to be growing. Do you understand? We're franchising this place in a few weeks. You can't do this.
Good job, Fred. And next he'll call the cops, right? Let this poor boy see his mom again?
I can handle it from here.
You better. I'm gonna be in a corporate office and these places are relying on you.
Please.
Good. I'm sorry.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
To conclude, Fred ain't shit either. So let's review. Peter's kill count is far more than the original 5 missing children. When Mike and Allison looked into those suits, there were more bodies. And since the main cast has been haunted for quite the while by this point, it's safe to assume that these bodies are the latest additions to his KD ratio. Not only that, but he also killed more than just the missing children. He also killed Victor and a night guard, which I didn't go over. I mean, after everything we went through, is that really hard to believe? And yeah, technically the killing blow was by the animatronics. Same goes for Mike and Chuck. But counterpoint, Peter is the reason the animatronics are mad in the first place. Without him, there is no Five Nights at Freddy's. If you really go through the story of Hidden Lore, you'll realize that 90% of the problems happen directly because of him. And the stuff he does do by his own hands is the most heinous shit ever. And what's even worse is Peter with a straight face makes a public statement pretty much saying the Epstein files didn't exist.
Initially, 2 children were missing, but police now believe that there are 5 missing children related to the Freddy Fazbear incident. The manager of the local branch had this to say.
It's a tragedy. There's no doubt about that. But we focus on being a restaurant that supports family fun and an environment safe for kids. I've personally reviewed the night footage,
aka tampered with the evidence,
and I've handed over all evidence about these disappearances to the police.
After I made sure the CapCut watermark wasn't in the corner.
From what I've seen, they should have no problem identifying the guilty party and making Freddy's safe again.
Authorities have arrested a suspect, an evening janitor that the security footage points to.
Yes, dear viewer, this criminal managed to get away with every evil act he's done thus far, literally dodging a case by blaming it on the minimum wage janitor who had nothing to do with it.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
But don't worry, Peter's looking up at us right now. So here's the deal. After a string of murders, bankruptcies, and many establishment changes, they might actually be cooked. Well, not actually they. No, Fred is cooked. Because Fred's over here stressing, and Peter, he's chilling. He's humming along to some opera while getting rid of the only piece of evidence to point him towards any malpractice, the animatronics.
Me. It was a scene.
Peter, are you in your office?
Come in, Fred.
Fred is looking to cash in on a promise Peter had made all the way at the very start. The promise of them being in this together.
We're in this together.
But Peter?
I'm not your family. I'm not your friend. I'm not even a business partner. Who would ever believe that you have a reason to cover my tracks? If anything, I'm the one doing you a favor for all these years.
You are my friend. We started this together. If you weren't supposed to be my friend, then what the hell have we been doing?
I don't know. But you better have a good way to explain that to the police.
Peter is the type to let the money change him and switch up on his day ones. So, understandably, Fred has some unkind words to respond with.
Fuck you, Peter. Fuck you. And I'll kill you for this. I swear.
Careful. The security cameras are still running in here, you know.
Peter literally hits this image. It is only here that Fred realizes that Peter is full of shit. So, he makes a new promise.
Peter, I swear to God, this isn't going to be over for you. I'll make sure you burn for this.
I'll make you walk the
Good night, Foxy. You're the last of the 4. It's been fun, Fazbear, but this career has long since run its course. What happened? Security room. How'd I get in here? There's only one left. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just messing with you. The suits. The springlock suits can hide me. You stupid kids. Stupid in life and stupid in death. I'll see you all in hell.
Rip bozo. With all the other AUs at Purple Guy, it's a trend that either they come up with a half-assed reason for why the man behind the slaughter is the man behind the slaughter, or just don't. Peter really has no motivation for being evil. This is quite literally just a doing it for the love of the game situation. Bro is evil to be evil. Because peep this, when he first wakes up after blacking out due to the hallucinations caused by the very mad vengeful spirits, bro's like, you got me, Fred, where's the cameras at? You see, he actually tries to apologize to Fred.
Fred, there's nothing.
After realizing he can't gaslight his way out of this,
there's no way out of this one. You're done.
The slimy bastard switches up quick.
Fred, what did you do to me? I swear to God. I'll find Fred. I'll kill him before I leave this whole stinking town in the dust.
Even after getting springlocked, years later, gaslighting is still on his mind. Bro can't help it, because Fred finds his old friend at Fazbear's Fright, later down the timeline. Here goes Peter's gaslighting ass switching up once again, talking about some
Here. I've waited.
Kept you locked away for years. Years so that you could never...
I've waited so long. Help me.
Knowing this version of William Afton, bro would probably be at the gates of heaven, face to face with God, talking about some, yo, God, I know I've made some mistakes, but can I get in? Yo, ain't you Peter from the Hidden Lore? Okay. But yeah, understandably, Fred puts this demon out for good. It's kind of like this, I'm sorry, Zapper, but corny moment. Let's be for real, Fred gonna be looking up at us eventually too. And yeah, that's Creepypasta's take on Purple Guy, a genuine demon. Hidden Lore may not be accurate to FNAF lore, but it does do one thing better. It ended at 3 before it could fuck up its own story.